Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy CryptoKeeper. Hopefully everybody is doing well. It is Good Friday. So for those of you that don't know, Jesus Christ died for your sins today, and you should give him thanks for that. So in recognition of that, as I thought about the guest that I had on today, his name is very appropriate with it being Good Friday because Christ's blood was spilled for you. So in conjunction, I had to bring on my boy, Crypto Blood.
Reverend Blood is here. Amen. Let's get it. Now we
Reverend Blood.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, man. Hey, happy Good Friday to those who celebrate that.
Yes,
All
sir.
good, man.
I started thinking about it right before you came on. Actually, Crusader texted me and he was like, don't chill too hard there, meme keeper. And I started laughing and I was like, I'm gonna be shilling Jesus today because it's Good Friday.
There you go.
But then Crusader said, make sure I get paid for that shill. It's the bull market. And I said, you take it up with Jesus, bro. He said, ain't nothing free in the bull market. So
manna from heaven, manna from heaven, come down and bless.
That's right.
Keeper.
That's right. We need the blessings. All right, crypto fam. Listen, if you haven't smashed the like already, make sure to do that. Follow us. Turn on the bell notification. What's that?
I was going to retweet. You never tweeted it.
I did not.
Yeah,
you are correct. Allow me to do that as I speak right now. We will get the shareable link and go over. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm doing that, you can check us out over here. Let me do this right quick. Boom, 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 and bing, bong, boom. There we go. Make sure to follow Crypto Wars on the X platform. Y'all can watch me make this tweet right quick. If you're not already following us, make sure you do that. We are live, and I'm gonna put @ blood. There you are. Post. There you go. That is the most generic of X posts that I have ever done. But we did it live. All right, so Crypto fam, make sure that you're following us. Make sure you're following Blood. Blood's information, his links are down below the stream. Let me ask you, Blood, before we get into everything, you got anything new going on that the people need to know about?
Right now, not really, man. I'm like you. I got bit by the meme bug, so I've been really into that situation and having fun with that and making money and losing money and it's all,
We'll talk about that in a few minutes and dive more into this, and remind me to bring this back up. One of the bots, we're going to talk about some of the bots and some of what that looks like. But one of the Telegram bots had some sort of a vulnerability. And I had a nice little chunk of change on there. And somebody in one of my groups, like I said, we'll go over this in a few minutes, but somebody in one of my groups I'm talking about, smacked. Yeah. So not good.
Are you willing to? We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Let's bait them, man. Let's dangle the carrot. You got to stay around for the juice, for the tea.
Let me jump into the chat real quick and say hello. Who we got first in the chat? Clay the Great. If you're not first, you're last. Clay, good to see you. We got Caffeinated Crypto saying, I guess I'm last. Glad to see you, Caffeinated Crypto. Who else is up in here? Is this the only? Hold on a second. Aunt B. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Glad that you are here.
Shout out to him. He's one of my members too.
One of your peoples.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let me start off with. Let's take a look at the global crypto market cap. 2.75 trillion with a T. Let me actually update this to make sure that it's up to date. Yep. $2.75 trillion. That is up, down 1.9%. Bitcoin sitting at 69.2. Last I checked a little bit ago, it was a little bit over 70, I thought, but it's maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a little bit longer than that.
No, you're right. Literally, this morning,
a couple hours ago,
it was 70.
Yeah. So ETH is at 34.85, down a couple percent on the day. Rolling through the top 10, you can guess what's happening. If Bitcoin's down, the rest of the top 10 and others, most of them are down. Rolling all the way through. Man, Toncoin dropped back down below Shiba, but it's green. Still up 19.4% on the week. That's one of those that I've been talking to you guys about. You would have made a bag if you would have started listening to me 3 weeks ago when I was talking. You know that thing since now, obviously I can't take credit for this, but the day that I started talking about Toncoin, I think it was at $2.15 or something. It's at $5, and that happened within a month. 3 or 4 weeks. That thing
Yeah,
has just
I've
ripped.
been telling my audience, they know that that was one I actually mentioned on Around the Blockchain maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, before the new year actually. That watch out for
It's
this.
probably way down at that point.
Yeah, it was 50 something cents or something like
50
that.
something cents.
80 something cents or something like that,
Yeah.
man. So that's one that I have a nice bag of, and
Yeah, so do I.
very well, and it's going to continue to do very well. Though I did see the Russian government's trying to come at him again.
He's trying to come at Toncoin again?
Well, Telegram.
It's trying to come at Telegrams. But well, Telegram and Toncoin, my understanding is that they've basically separated themselves, but Telegram still promotes it.
Yeah, because what you remember what happened, right?
No.
With that whole situation. Okay, so they had an ICO back in 2018 or something. They raised $1 billion.
Telegram or Ton?
Telegram.
Okay.
Telegram. Okay. It was the Ton coin.
Okay. Yep.
So SEC, of course, don't want people like you and I to make any money.
That's right.
So they shut that down. They had to refund the $1 billion to all the people that participated.
They had to refund it.
Yeah, they had to refund it, all the $1 billion that they raised.
All right.
But the actual project was still there. People had started developing on it internally with Telegram and the community, and they released it to the community. They open sourced it, released it. There were 2 versions that end up coming out. The one that we see now is the one that gained traction, and that, hey, the market spoke. And that's the rest is history, pretty much.
I mean, it really comes down to the, we talk about tokens actually solving problems. This is one of those where people love Telegram. If you're in crypto and you don't, it's funny because I've told people a couple times, they're like, "Oh yeah, just hit me up on Telegram. This is not." And they're like, "What?"
But have you seen in the last 6 months or so, maybe a year? Have you seen some of your contacts?
Random names? Yes,
jump
I have.
on, right? Okay, all right. Maybe that's a little alpha for us. Maybe we could, start seeing a lot of our people come on there that aren't crypto people. They may be getting into the crypto space.
And I wonder if that's actually what it is, because I only knew about it from crypto, and the people that all know about it are crypto people. So I do wonder if the people that I'm seeing, but a couple of them, I look at them because I was thinking the same thing. A couple of them are like, ain't no way that person's in crypto. Like, there's just no way. But maybe, this person too dumb to be in crypto.
Either crypto or some type of scam, some ring, give. That was real popular back when we had the bull market.
Yeah, they're like, this guy's going to send me 2 Bitcoin. All I got to do is send him 1 and he sends me 2 back. It's a great deal. I'm like, good luck with that. So Toncoin, definitely continue to pay attention to that. A couple of the other ones. Do you have any other good picks in the top, let's say 100 blood, that you maybe talk about that you don't hear 100 other people talking about? You're muted.
Sorry about that. In the top 100, that one sticks out to me. We have Hedera, Hashgraph is still, that's from early days. Fetch AI, I still have.
What is Fetch AI?
It's an AI project that was actually part of like 2000.
Was that the one that just went in with Singularity Net and something else that I talked about yesterday? They're merging together with like Ocean Protocol, Singularity Net.
I saw that video you were doing. I don't know. I didn't follow that part. I'm not sure.
I forget.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
But they're like the old school AI, like AI season 1 altcoins. Caspa, of course. That I'm I got put on. I haven't bought yet, but I'm going to. I like the from like a architectural standpoint, network architectural. It's a DAG, so I like DAGs like Hedera. It's a DAG, Caspa, so that's one to look into for sure. That's been doing very well. But other than that, like I hear people talking about SUI and C or whatever. But
I want to touch this chat real quick. Clay the Great said, trappers and crypto folks coming together for Telegram. So both of our people, blood, both of our people come together. Shout out to you, Clay the Great. You know what time it is. So you were just talking about Caspa, if I could speak. There we go. That'd be great. I mine it and I can't say the name. One of the things that I love about Caspa, you've got Bitcoin, and then the second largest proof of work blockchain is Caspa. And it came kind of out of nowhere. People have made exponential freaking gains, but the reality is because I'm mining it, I see the back end of it. And so I kind of get a preview of kind of what if you mine, so we mine Bitcoin and Caspa. And if you mine something, you can kind of see the front end of where things are headed. I see it before you will, just because of effectively how it hits my wallet when it comes in, right? I can see when there's more, less. I can see what the network's doing. There's just some things that I get to see, right? But the cool thing I like about Caspa is that when we mine Bitcoin, the halving is such a huge just movement, boom, and all of a sudden it's just, you know, the difficulty factor is every 2 weeks, and so it's like big shifts with Bitcoin. The thing that I love about Caspa is it's minute, it is minuscule, and it happens literally every day. Like there's literally a minuscule movement in difficulty factor and halving, if you will, that happens all the time, and so it's much easier on the, you know, when you get paid out, you don't see these massive swings unless you have machines down or something like that. So I really like it for that. And then just the profits on it. The profits are exponentially better. Now, will that change as more and more and more and more people get onto the network?
It will.
Yeah, of course. That's how mining works. But I'm more on the front end of this than most people.
Right.
The machines are also incredibly expensive, so most people are not able to afford to get them. That's why with like the mining pool that I have, I'm trying to talk to an attorney about this to figure this out. Do you think, I'm just asking you, do you think that we can offer do you think that we can offer basically partial payments on machines and put them together and purchase machines? Or are we getting into securities laws there?
That sounds security to me. It sounds security to me, to the SEC, not to me directly.
That's right. Like, if the SEC's watching, I have not done that. I'm just asking the question. So
exactly,
don't put me under the jail yet. Yeah. So crypto's moving. It's moving in the right direction. Let me ask you this, macro wise. I'm gonna do a little bit of Bitcoin TA here real quick. But before we do that, macro wise, you bullish or bearish on the overall markets right now coming up to the halving? Or do you think we're gonna see another correction? Or do you think that and if so, a large one? Or do you think that we saw the correction and now we're going to slowly? Or
I would venture to have people watch my interview I did yesterday morning with Waters Above. He's a kind of an esoteric guy. He's Waters Above.
Okay,
man, this guy, he pretty much timed the rally from October of last year. He said on Tuesday, prior to that October 14th, that Tuesday leading up to it, he's like, this is a what do you call it? Annular solar eclipse that happens on Saturday. That was October 14th.
Okay.
And literally, bro, that Monday, I was in Atlanta that week, so I distinctly remember that Monday, CoinDesk came out with the fake news about an ETF.
Oh, I remember that
release, and we got that big wick. We got the big wick, came back down, but then we went. We never went. You know, never saw anything go lower since then. So
yeah,
I really like to listen to him. And so
what's he think?
Well,
I know you can watch. Y'all can watch.
Yeah,
but give me the overarching.
Go watch it. But
here.
you know, he's saying to watch April 14th or 15th. Something possibly could happen.
Tax day. Yeah, taxes happen that day, blood.
Yeah,
taxes. That's what's happening.
But it lines up with like the solar something, the moon phase or something, man. So they, you know. But anyway, April 15th, 14th, and then the end of the year, more towards like September 30th. He's saying that is the fourth solar eclipse.
Okay.
And that every time denotes the top of the markets.
Bro, if the top of the market were in this year, that would be
well, it's no, but the thing is, it starts the time bomb. So like September 30th starts it, and then we went back and looked live, it's like plus or minus 90 days from that time. So that takes,
but even still,
right
that would still be a short bull market.
Yeah. It takes you right to January. And I thought that we would head lower in January. In 2025. I didn't think it would be that early. I thought maybe later in the year. But I'm listening to him, man.
Hey, listen, if we're gonna be headed back down, if we're gonna be headed back if we're gonna be headed back down that quickly, right? If that's gonna be happening, I'm hoping that the gains that happen in between now and then are
they should. No, they should.
Incomprehensible. You know what a problem with that will be for people? I'm telling you right now. I'm calling right now. If that happens, if the gains get so out of freaking control so fast, people are still going to lose their ass. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they are going to believe that they have that if it's gone this fast, if it's gone this far, this fast, oh my gosh, Bitcoin, we're at 200K already.
Yep.
We're going to 600K this
course.
cycle. Trust me, it's going to happen, and people are going to get absolutely.
You're going to get the nuts clipped. Yeah, they're going to. But that happens every time. Like everyone is thinking 2025, but I'm hearing a lot of people, not everyone, but I don't know what your sentiments and what you've been seeing in the markets and people saying where the top is in this next cycle. Where have you seen people saying tops?
You know what? Recently, I've heard people saying that it might be a very short bull run and see it this year. So I have been seeing people suggesting that the top could be this year. Before that, it was mid 2025. You know what I mean? You got a good year.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And a half. You know what I mean?
And then I had my guy. God, I'm blanking out here. Mark Yusko. I had Mark Yusko on last week and or Monday. I'm putting it out later today. He's saying end of 25.
End of 25. Yeah.
I was thinking like mid to. I didn't have a date, but just gut feeling. If I had to pick, it would be like somewhere in the middle of the year, maybe. But it lines up, bro. Think about it. If Trump gets in,
yeah. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. I'll talk about it.
If Trump gets in, they're gonna rug pull this shit, bro. But it all lines up though for January ish, right?
They want, because they're going to want it to look bad. They're going to want it to look like that. You know what I'm saying? That like this, they need something to be able to say, oh yeah, he's been this financial, this great businessman, huh? Well, markets just absolutely collapsed, and that's on you. You know what I mean? I could see that for sure.
And so some things are lining up, man. I don't know.
That would be scary. I have thought about that. And there's some things to be talked about there with how to combat that if that indeed happens. So I think as we get closer and closer to elections, we need to pay attention. President Neil said, check the history of the time of each having to top. First cycle, 12 months from having to top. Second cycle, 17 months from having to top. Third cycle, 18 months from having to top. Cycle lengths increasing. I've heard people say that as well. But I think ultimately we're going to get away from this pattern, because the patterns that are at some point, right, it has to no longer be just straight up predictable. It makes it too, if it continues to be this exact same, it can't. It just can't.
Market speculators are going to front run it. So it's going to happen earlier.
Yep. Exactly. So I know that it's been trending that way. I just don't think that it's going to continue. Let me pull a little Bitcoin TA here right quick. Just a little something from your boy Keeper. Been working on my trading. So let's see what we got going on over here. All right, so Bitcoin. This is a volume profile from the last week. Okay, so this basically shows the averages of volume that are coming in, the low, mid, and highest amount of volume that are coming in on average. It basically shows you, hey, where is all of the price action happening? Okay, so if we check this out, I'm gonna go. Let's see, right. So yesterday at about 4 p.m. UTC, we had a big run up. We came all the way from the value area low, which was about 69.3. We ran all the way up to 71.189 and actually came through to 71.6. Here's the interesting thing. When I talked about this yesterday, but these value area highs, low, and point of control, they respect these levels a lot. And so what happened is, boom, it blasts through, it plays around at the point of control, goes up through, taps the value area high, comes back down to point of control, taps it, comes back down, goes back up. Okay, it blasts back through. Oh, never mind, we're turning back down. And then if you see, it stays in this channel between the point of control and the value area high for a good amount of time. Once it finally breaks through, then it starts tapping back, using that as resistance. At any event, what I'm getting at here is we have played around. Let me grab my little trusty marker here. We have played around in this area right here for basically and actually I could have drawn it all the way back to here. This whole week we have been playing around in this value area high, low, and the point of control. Where are we at right now? We're down at the value area low. If we zoom in here, we started to break through. We came back up, started to break through. Now this candle is on a 15-minute candle. It's coming back down and tapping right here, this value area low. Now, what will happen? I don't know. But what we can say statistically is that if we can close this 15-minute candle here, we will likely trend back up towards this point of control. this is a way, blood. This is a really simple way. Now I use Confluence. I also like to look at the prime oscillators on ChartPrime, Market Cipher B, pull up Bloodalytics. What does Bloodalytics say? So like I like to use Confluence with all these different things that are happening. But for me, this has been a really overall simple way to trade, and it's statistically done pretty well for me, man. I've won a lot of trades doing this on short-term trades between 10 minutes and an hour of trading between the value area high, low, and then the point of control.
Shout out to Keeper. He sounds like a real trader now, y'all.
I know. It's over. Hey,
volume Confluence, this, and that. Okay, I'm sitting back listening like, oh,
hey, listen.
Okay. Look at this guy, Keeper.
The cycle the cycle top has just been notated. Keeper sounds like he knows a little bit of TA. It's over. Bull runs over. Bull runs over.
I'm listening.
There's your top signal.
Now I want you to do this for me on your chart.
Mm-hmm.
I want you're on TradingView, right?
Yeah.
All right, pull your chart back up.
Okay.
I want you to go to indicators.
Okay.
And then type in moon phases. We'll start typing moon phases.
Moon phases.
That top one.
Okay.
All right, this should be added. Now, if you zoom out, maybe you want to go to like the 2 hour or something longer, higher range, 4 hour. There you go. Scroll down a little. Yeah, squeeze it in. Okay, you see that? You see the dots?
Yeah. The blue.
No. That silver dot there.
That's market
at the bottom.
Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, maybe high market cipher for a second. If you could.
Yep.
Yeah, high market cipher. And then
not delete it.
No, just up at the top.
Yeah,
yep.
There we go.
Yep. All right. So look, bro.
All right, so let's check this out.
These are the moon phases.
Okay.
I think this is like let me see here. I can't remember
So I'm on a 2 hour. I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference between the blue.
Yeah. So waxing and waning. So your blue is your waxing.
Your blue is your waxing.
Yep. Okay. Your kind of white or whatever is your waning. So those are the different moon phases.
Okay.
Bro, we could almost trade that on a higher time frame, right? So if you're doing higher time frames, this is pretty accurate. Which is crazy.
You can see we're almost at the top here. We literally come and then all the way back down.
Scroll back
here. We're headed back up.
Yeah.
So if we scroll back a little bit. Let's see here.
Now there's a few that didn't work, but I mean, they look pretty on point,
coming
bro.
Down, coming up, coming down, coming up. That's really interesting, bro.
So this is what the waters above guy. He's into the esoteric, the numerology, astrology, and gematria stuff, man. And when I tell you it blows my freaking mind, it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense.
Well, our buddy Bill Noble would always come on and I haven't had Bill on for a while. Shout out to Bill Noble.
Shout out to Bill.
I need to send Bill a message, but Bill would come on and do some of the moon stuff. And at first, and I told him this, I thought it was such fugazi that I liked to ask him about it just because it was fun for me to ask, because I was like, what's the moon saying, Bill?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the damn moon ends up being right a whole lot. Well, what's the Marin Altman had made a lot of really good calls based on moon cycles. And so it's strange.
You got to be patient, though. I'm not that type of trader.
It's a longer term play. It is. It's a set it and forget it type of play.
Yeah.
I do wonder though. I guarantee you, like, I'll bet you could add something into Bloodalytics to where, if you wanted to add a longer term, like waxing and waning, and have it read that, and then make a longer term swing trade in between.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Are you?
I'm working on. Yeah, seriously, am. Yep. I was gonna take this weekend to implement it, because I can take. So I think that one is from TradingView, and they have the source code. And I looked at it last night. The source code literally is very easy for me to implement to get the wax wane. It gives me like a variable, and I just can play with, go off that. So yeah, I'm going to be using that.
President O'Neill said, I don't think these ETFs are going to care about the moon pattern. Which, listen, I agree, and nothing is foolproof, right? In these markets, it's not. But there is trends and patterns that you see, and what people are arguing on the moon cycles is this: is that it's energy. If it has enough energy to be able to control the tides, right? You have literally the moon supposedly controls the tides.
80% water, right?
And we're almost all water. Yep. How would it not control some of our emotions? I used to hear people say, well, I'm not going to name her specifically. You'll probably know who I'm talking about, but she used to tell me a lot when I used to talk to her about how the Mercury's in retrograde. And I was like, this woman is actually crazy, bro.
No, man.
And then all of a sudden, Mercury's in retrograde. My whole life flipping upside down. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah. And Lord forgive us on this Friday, Good Friday. We're talking some paganism. Right?
Cycles.
We're talking some pagan shit right now.
I started off killing Jesus, and now we're over to pagan moon cycles.
Sorry, Crusader. We please forgive us. But no, on all jokes aside, bro, it does work. I don't know why. It just does, man. I literally sat and just went back and just kept going back, and it's high accuracy, bro. Above 60-70%. And that's enough. That's enough to extract some alpha from. You know what I mean?
For sure. That's crazy, dude. And we hadn't even talked about the idea of adding it into Bloodlytics. I just thought of that as I was sitting here, and you're already working on it.
Already working on it.
Hey, let me ask you this. A lot of the traders that have indicators have said that because when it's choppy, they just say, listen, the indicators have a harder time, right?
Oh, it's horrible. It's been horrible since the ETF passed.
So let me ask you this. Is it just pure patience at that point? Because you're not the only one. Like, all of the indicators are saying, hey, man, things have gotten freaking wild and much more difficult with if you're going to be transparent and be real, you know, we keep it real. For sure. That's why I'm asking you.
It's been tough because I don't know why. Like, I think it's because we don't have a natural, basically like waxing and waning of the markets that we had before. The frequency has changed because we have this new money coming in that's throwing off things, in my opinion. I think you got some external forces that aren't letting it, play out like it normally would, ebb and flow. And so, it's been very difficult since the ETF passed. That's why I'm thinking about adding in the and so with the moon cycles, what I'm going to do is just add it in as a buffer on, okay, if we're in a full moon, then I'm going to tend to be more bullish on my trades. I'm not going to be looking for as many shorts on my initial on my strategy that I have. And then the opposite, if we're in a waning, a blue moon, then I'm going to be more looking for shorts. Be more aggressive on the short side. So that's how I'm going to do that.
That's super interesting, dude. Yeah, I'll look forward to see how that works out. Here's what I do have. I did a little bit show y'all what it is on my daughter's little sketch pad thing here. Okay, this is what I think's happening with the markets. Okay, Bitcoin, alts, and memes go up and to the right. I think we are up and to the right for the foreseeable future. But
I do.
But what I do want to remind people, especially if you're newer to crypto, these pullbacks, it is not productive for these markets to only go up and to the right, because what happens is when I don't know if people have experienced this before, but I'm going to tell you because I have experienced this. If it goes up and to the right for too long, too fast, when it does turn back around, here's the problem. It turns back around so fast that even if you want to take profits, you literally damn near can't. It is that the exchanges will almost shut down, what they give you the ability to do. It's happening so fast that you think you got out at this market cap and you got out hundreds of millions of dollars lower, or whatever. It's just not healthy to not have the pullbacks. What were you going to pull up here, Blow?
Yeah, I just got my two Satoshi chart up. If you want to pull that up.
Yeah, let's see it.
I think I got it. Yeah. So it's so funny because we breached through my trend line, the yellow one that I said we needed to get back above. And boom, guess what?
Right with the moon.
Right with the moon. And we've been going crazy since then. So I'm bullish.
When's the next blue moon coming in on the chart? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay. We should look at that. Somebody else said in the chat that they said we're going down. So I don't know how soon that is.
And then you have this coming up eclipse on the 8th of April.
The 8th of April is an eclipse.
The thing, the big everyone's talking about.
No, I literally have not paid any attention to it whatsoever. What is it? A lunar eclipse, solar eclipse? Do we know what it is?
Know. Again, I'm like you. I don't really follow it. I'm just starting to get into it a little bit, but I don't follow that stuff like that. It works though. It definitely works. So, and there's some like devil comet that's coming across at the same time. Man, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, try and keep up, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, smash that like if you haven't already. I want to remind everybody we have got Flip or Hodl. $4,500 is on the line next time we play. Hoping to play next week. $1 super chat gives you 1 entry. If you're a member, we'll 2x that number. And if you're gifting member, if you gift some memberships to people, we will 3x it. So I want to remind everybody, super chats are open. The wheel only has a few names on it, and we're playing for $4,500. Bud, you need to come on soon and play. So what you'll do is you'll come on and play. And then you'll donate your winnings to somebody in the community that wins on a wheel spin. So
that's cool.
What that you on? Come on.
Christian Lay says August 19th, bro. Next blue moon. So let's see where that is.
So that's
August 9th. That's a long.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Are you sure?
Maybe he's saying the next actual blue moon. I was talking about how they have it charted on.
Yeah, this isn't like blue moon like that. I don't think that's the same thing as what she's talking about. Because if I look at the toggling between the two, it's typically like 15 to 30 days. No, 15 to roughly 15 day on average, it seems to be. So it's got to be roughly another 15 days. Yeah, it's every 15 days, it seems like.
Yeah, I think it's just how they're notating it on the chart. It's not actually a physical blue moon. And Aunt B said that it is a solar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse.
Okay. So 15 days from that last white one is, let's see here really quickly. 15 days would take us out to April 9th. That's the day that the solar eclipse thing. That's interesting. Interesting. So April 9th. April 9th, we should start seeing a top.
I apologize in advance. My daughter is outside the door going nuts. If you can't hear that, she is.
All the kids are home. At least my kids.
That's right. Okay, so let me ask you this, Blood. You said you'd been bit a little bit by the meme coin craze. Let me read an article real quick, or a little piece of it, and then I want to talk to you about this. Our boy Vitalik Buterin is talking about meme coins. And of course, if you've never heard anything that he says, he's always some sort of philanthropic something or other to say. So Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin pushes more positive sum vision for meme coins, arguing that current meme coins go up and down in price and contribute nothing of value. Buterin suggested harnessing that energy for good. There's the best looking man on planet Earth right there, I gotta tell you. It says he has this positive sum vision for meme coins, arguing that the current crop of meme-inspired cryptocurrencies do little more than go up and down in price and contribute nothing of value in their wake. In a recent post, if I could get rid of this stupid crap, I hate these freaking things, dude. I hate these things. Make many people feel uneasy about the current crop of meme coins and outlined how financialized games that underpin them can be made to support public goods and charities. He took aim at a recent wave of openly super racist meme coins on blockchains such as Solana, adding that.
Oh my
dude,
God.
Have you seen some of these?
Of course, bro. I did a whole stream on it. Bro.
Well, listen, let me just tell you, they're terrible, but let's be honest. Some of them are freaking funny.
Oh, almost all of them are funny.
They were funny.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. We're gonna get a little, put tinfoil hat on.
Just don't get us.
I'll try.
Don't get us banned here.
Okay. So check this out. It was all fun. It's all, everyone's laughing. I'm doing it too, right? On the N word ones, right? But then the J word ones start coming through. Then everyone's got a problem. That's when everyone's like, wait, we gotta pump our brakes, guys.
Because the media owns, yeah.
So that's
we're allowed to have fun with one group of people.
Yes,
but we're not allowed to have fun with that group of people. Not this group of people.
No, I didn't like that part. So that was my only problem with that, bro. Other than that, if we're gonna have fun with it, let's everybody. You do it with everyone. The gays, the J's and the gays. You can't mess with them.
All of them. No, I'm with it. But yeah, so basically, Whoops, there you go. Basically, what he ends up talking about this is that he's saying, hey, what if we were to take meme coins the way that we know meme coins right now and have some sort of philanthropic idea attached to them? There were some things that we're doing donations to, like medical things and this, that, and the third. Listen, that's all good and well, but let's talk about it, Blood. Why do people get into meme coins? What's the simple one answer? What is it?
I'm just gonna say speculation, pure speculation.
Oh, what are they speculating that they could have happen to them?
Oh, make money.
Yes, they're speculating that they could make money and make massive amounts of money with a small amount of money. Yes. So let's be fair. Humans are very self-absorbed, me centric. Okay,
it's the invisible hand.
Yes,
you ever Cain remains, all that. It's invisible hand.
Yep.
So out of my selfishness, I'm going to give you, who just created a meme coin, some money.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Yep. Right. I'm giving you soul. I'm giving you whatever for exchange for this worthless piece of meme coins, and that's what happens. It's a chain reaction. Everyone's just chasing it up.
Yep. In the hopes that they can literally make this massive amount of money off of nothing or a small amount or whatever. And so, to be fair, the idea that Vitalik is throwing out there is great. But you got to understand, this is coming from a multi-billionaire who has no financial woes. Here's what I'm saying. It is very easy. And I'm telling you this. I'm going to tell you this from a really low level. I look at my life when my bills were absolutely not going to get paid, when crap was going wrong, when my life was in turmoil. And if you started to talk to me about philanthropic ideas and giving money away, excuse me? No, that ain't happening. Because you can't even wrap your mind around that idea. Now,
and that's where they like to keep us too. You know that they like to keep the middle class.
For sure. They want everybody just needing and wanting more and stressed about this, that, and the third. Of course. Now, fast forward, my life has gotten exponentially better. And I do things like the amount of money that I tithe just to my church, right? If I told it's a large amount of money, right? But I feel blessed and I want to give back. That is something that I'm able to do now. So all I'm getting at is Vitalik can say, as a multi-billionaire, we should be doing all of these great things for X, Y, and Z with the meme coins because he has all the money in the freaking world. It is much easier for him to say that than it is somebody that is getting into meme coins, which the majority of people are getting in, that probably have no business getting into them. They're risking money that they probably need, which I know a lot of people do that too. They are gambling with funds that they need. And so therefore, why the meme coins would not work that well with this philanthropic thing behind it is because people aren't really interested about that. They're interested in,
not at all,
number one, right here, me. How much money can I make in a short period of time? It just is, right? And it's fun. Yes. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun seeing, I'll click and update one of my bots, which will bring me to that next thing that I was going to tell you about earlier. I'll click and update a bot and then do it, I don't know, just randomly 30 minutes later. And you went from down 8% to up 42% or whatever in a small amount of time, right? You are gambling and it is incredibly volatile. So you said the meme bug bit you a little bit. What have you been? And again, guys, when we talk about this stuff, we either hold a bag or have talked about this or whatever. We're not trying to tell you that you need to buy this, that, or the third. I'm just curious. What have you been focusing on? Solana, Base, ETH, Avalanche, Ton. What have you been focusing on when it comes in terms of meme coins? Or is it just
all Solana, baby. All Windows 95.
All Solana.
All Windows 95. Yeah. Okay. Praying to God we don't get a blue screen.
Why?
And my stuff is lost in the ether for a couple hours.
Well, if you're all Solana, let me just tell you then, BonkBot. You familiar with this?
So I used one that was out before BonkBot called Unibot. Now it's called TrojanBot, which I said, come on, guys. Seriously, we could you don't have enough wherewithal to know we shouldn't use the word Trojan with anything software related. Come on, man.
I know. Yeah, and so BonkBot this morning, and I was using BonkBot. For those of you that don't know,
thank God I don't use it.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, so I used to hear all the time when I very first got into meme coins, and I would try to sit down at Uniswap, and the token be releasing. I could even get a heads up on the token releasing, and you're trying to race to basically buy and or sell, depending on what you're doing, a new product on Uniswap, and I would see all of this traffic that would get in so incredibly fast, and I would always hear this thing. snipers. And I thought it was this huge, complex thing that I would never be able to grasp because I'm just not a big time computer nerd. What I come to find out is that it's not that at all. It is freaking, most of these are a Telegram application, a Telegram bot that allows, they charge you a fee, and it allows you to do some really creative things that allow you to effectively one-click buy. You can bribe these networks, which basically just pays to put you at the front of the line. You can up your GWE with ETH and like drastically say, hey, I'll pay this much GWE to prioritize my transaction, and boom, you're going to get in that much faster. I mean, I know guys in one of my groups that have told me they have literally bribed 2 Ethereum to make a transaction go through, and they'll make 8 or 9 Ethereum or have made 8 or 9 Ethereum off of that decision to prioritize their transactions that much. And so what's happening is all of these little one-click bots, they're fast. And now, fast forward, I got into one of the projects of somebody that I know, and he checked. I was the third total, the third transaction in the entire thing. And I didn't actually snipe. I did a one-click buy immediately. I mean, I had it set up and ready with the contract address. Boom, one-click buy, and I was literally the third buy. If you're able to be on the front end, we always talk about speed. It is paramount. So BonkBot, let me just finish this. BonkBot had some sort of a vulnerability, and people were losing. I don't know the exact thesis or the exact scenario of what's happened, but effectively something to do with exporting your wallet and your private keys that come up on the program. Something's happened there. I got messages from multiple people, people in my group and in another group that lost money on BonkBot that just opened up the wallet and the money was gone. So listen, I'm not willing to take a chance like that. So I took everything off of BonkBot and I'm moving it on to a different one.
So I've been using Unibot I was actually an early beta tester of it. So I got to get a lot of features because I was doing a lot of volume. I got a lot of features before they actually rolled out. And Unibot / Trojanbot is great, has been great. Not saying it will continue to be great. We don't know, right? I don't know the ins and outs of the architecture, but I can just tell you it has been solid so far. And that's what I use. And it makes a world of difference. No more using those web interfaces. It's too slow. Like you said, you just drop the contract name in the Telegram bot. It pulls up the token. You can buy, sell. You can do dollar cost. I don't know if on yours on Bonk, can you do dollar cost averaging? Like I can set up a DCA script and say buy every 20 minutes at this amount of SOL, and it just does it automatically.
I am switching. I'm not going to mess around on Bonk anymore, but there's like Banana Gun is one of them. And so what I just started messing with is Solana. It's like, so hold on a second. I'll tell you. It is, I guess I could pull it up in my actual wallet's what it's called. But I was trying to pull, I forget which, Soul Trading Bot, which a lot of guys say is great. Soul Trading Bot. Here's the thing for me. And yes, that has the ability to do that. These things are not very, that's what I'm looking for. If you've never done one before, they don't in Telegram can kind of be like this too, when it's like asking you to sign up for something and you got to click on this, click on that, go here, go there, whatever. And doesn't really walk you through a lot of them that well. Setting up these wallets is kind of the same idea. If you've never done it before, you don't exactly know what to do. And then this chart comes up. I was going to show one. Let me, you know what?
Yeah, that's why I dropped my tutorial I did, Keeper, in the, so people should check that out, at least if they're interested in looking at Unibot. I did a whole tutorial on it, and it's very helpful.
I'm going to show, I want to see how much this is going to show. It's going to show all my chats. I can't do that. Never mind. I was going to show, here, let me just tell you what comes up. So if you don't know how this works, you have a refresh, track, buy mode, sell mode, swap, limit, DCA, slippage, wallet settings, buy a certain amount of SOL, sell a certain amount of SOL, whatever. And depending on the bot, some of them are really straightforward. Some of them not so much. With Maestro on ETH, I really like it for the application that allows you to snipe and allows you to get in and out of things quickly. What I hate is that legitimately, if you forgot that you had a position, you literally could lose a position on there. You literally could.
Wow.
And because you can pull up your actual like your wallet, your home screen or whatever.
Right.
And it doesn't always update all of them. Like I've seen it happen and I'm like, wait a minute, I still have an open position in this. I know I do. And it's not coming up.
Wow.
I'll drop that contract address in there. And then all of a sudden, yep, it shows me that I have it.
Oh no, that's
so
no
that
good.
so that's not
you know
good,
one
right?
feature I like though on the Unibot one.
What?
They have a hide feature. You can hide
what?
A hide feature. You can hide your certain positions. Twofold.
From who?
From yourself.
Why would you want to do that?
Twofold. One, sometimes you get into projects that rug and it'll rug at a high price, so it looks like it's a lot. You know, look, and it throws your balance off, and there's really no liquidity on that.
So it
on
ain't
that
worth
particular
anything.
pair, so it ain't worth it. You can hide it. The second reason is I do this. I mostly what I do is with these, when I have long-term plays I like to look into a project I see they took their time and did their thing. They got a big community or building. I'll go ahead and send a portion of those coins to another wallet, so they're off there, and so I don't sell them. I just forget about them.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to go that far, you can just hide it for a certain time, and then you can go back and look at your hide list. Outside, out of mind. Right. Yeah. So
that's not bad.
Cool.
And what I was ultimately getting at, and that's a great example. If you don't know how to use these, there's commands where you use a / and then tell it something. And if you don't know all of the commands, there's a lot of things that they do that you just would never know that they do without really playing around with that bot. So I just want to tell people, be careful with these. Obviously, there's a lot of chaos that happens. Understand that usually the fees can be decent on these things. But for me, what it came down to was mine was really simple. I caught myself a couple different times being out with the family, doing something, and I'd get a call. Hey, this is about to drop. And I'm hauling ass freaking home to my computer because I didn't have any way to do anything mobile. Now what I do for me
you don't have to,
is I keep a small, not my whole freaking bag, right? But
no,
I
just
keep an amount that I'm comfortable with. That if a couple drops happen on ETH, a couple drops happen on Solana, a couple drops happen on Ton, guess what?
Drop the address
I can
in there,
do
load
it
it up.
I can do it from. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so that for me was invaluable because I legitimately messed with dinner plans, messed with family plans, messed with whatever to try to get home. And I just realized, I said, man, this is crazy. I know I'm worried about security, but the facts are millions of people use it, or hundreds of thousands of people, whatever, use these things, and they make a lot of freaking money using them. I'm going to use them. And so I've been playing around with them for sure.
Exactly.
So what do you think about SBF, bro?
I said he would get 20.
Yes.
I said, you don't remember me saying he was going to get 20?
Not exactly. So many people threw out so many different numbers, but you said 20, you got 25.
Yes, he got 25.
He got 25, and he'll probably
85% though.
Oh, is it?
Do 85. It's federal, so he's got to do 17 years. It's no.
Remember that.
Yeah, it's no cut. It's cut and dry. It's 17 years.
It's Fed time, so he's got to do 85% of it.
85%.
Can you imagine being a multi-billionaire in the position where you could do any freaking thing you want to then go into prison for 17 years? Now, he made his own bed. He created it. So
I could do it. At 30, we're older. Can't take those chances.
Oh, anymore. You could do it
at 30. Of course.
I'll do it.
Because I know I've got some money. He's got some money somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But
come on.
17 years, bro.
17. I'll do it. All you gotta do. This is how you come to the calculations on that, on your risk to reward, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you do it.
17 years divided by $1 billion. I'm making
there you go.
To sit in jail and do nothing and miss my whole 17 years of life.
There you go. You divide whatever you got stashed away secretly by the number of years you get. There you go.
$50 million a year for 20 years would be $1 billion.
Yeah.
$50 million a year. You'd be making about $4 million a month while you're sitting in jail for 20 years. To put that into perspective, people, $4 million a month for 20 years, right? But dude, I'm going to tell you right now, nope, not interested. I want to live my life. I got my beautiful daughter and family and Hell no. I said, at this point,
in current circumstances at where we are, you're 30, 39, right?
39, yep.
I'm 39, just turned 39.
Yep.
I'm not taking penitentiary chances.
No.
I got 2 kids. I'm just not doing it.
Look at Clay.
I was 30 and
Clay
autistic on the spectrum.
And autistic. If I was 30 and autistic, that's a
if I was 30 and on the spectrum, I'm there, buddy.
Shit, that take 20 years if I get a couple hundred milli, if not a billy.
Yeah.
I get the idea behind the thought process there. But so they had a bunch of meme coins that were surrounding SBF, and the moment he got sentenced, bro, there was massive liquidity dumps in these projects. There was a couple of them. Look at this. There was a couple of them that went down like. So the meme coins based on Sam Bankman-Fried rocketed and then crashed as the U.S. court handed down more than 2 decades of jail time for the former CEO of FTX. So it talks about these and which one. So a few hours before his sentence was handed down, however, a developer named meme coin Sam Bankman-Fried humorously supported the ticker FTX on Coinbase Layer 2 base. In 7 hours, it rallied 23,300%, with market cap peaking at 1.5 million. As they often do, the token proceeded to sell off harshly, dumping more than 85% within a span of 3 hours. Bro, this is where I don't like the meme coin space, especially when it's somebody that's newer getting into the space, right? They hear about something, they hype it, they get in, they're tossing real deal money in, and in 3 hours, this thing dumps. I've seen them go in 3 minutes, but in 3 hours, I've seen these things absolutely just
can't worry about that, man. Darwinism. Let the weak get slaughtered. That's just what it is, bro. That's a free market. If you literally, this is what free markets look like.
It is.
And so you're going to have regulators come in and say they're protecting the investors, and they're really not. They're just protecting you from doing what you want to do as a grown adult.
Yeah.
With a sovereign mind, able to do whatever the hell you want to do. You want to gamble. You want to play the lottery. Let people do meme tokens. I'm sorry. Like I'm not for regulation. Let people learn. They'll get listen, you get burned once or twice or whatever. You're gonna, if you're smart enough, you're gonna learn, pivot your strategy, and hopefully do better. And if not, you just don't. It's just it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Those dumps are coming from probably people that were in very low and they're selling to everyone else, you know. So it is what it is.
Let me ask you a question about one that we've been talking about quite a bit. Actually, Jay Chains and I did something we released on X this morning. I've been talking about on our show a decent amount. So again, guys, I do hold this. Okay, this is not a paid promotion here. I'm telling you, I hold this, and I think this token is going to do very well. But I want to ask you about it specifically, Blood. So this is AI Tech, AITEK. This is on the Ethereum network, dude. It's all the way down to $3.81 million market cap. Now, at its peak, let me click the little ruler here. At its peak, it was I don't want to do it down. Hold on a second. I want to do it the other way. I want to do it this way because it actually shows it like so. Boom, up 262%, even though it's, dude, listen, it's way more than that. And I don't know why they show it this way. It's at 38 cents right now. Okay. It got all the way up to $1.41 effectively. Okay. So that's, that's a 4x effectively, 400%.
Yeah. And then,
So at any event, here's
what's it like 20 something million market cap?
Yeah, it got up to, so 30? It literally got up to 14. No, it got up to 14 million. It's at 3.81 million. Okay.
But if it's a 4x, then
it's not a 4x. It was like was about a 4x. 4 would be 15.2. It got up to 14. So at any event, here's my whole point in this with AI Tech, and one of the things that I really like. So we know the team involved, know people that are going to be promoting this, all of these great things. But set all that aside, the two things that they do, and there's more than this, but these are the two main things that I want your opinion. One of which is they allow leverage trading on some of your low cap alts and meme coins. Not all of them, but a number of low cap alts and meme coins. What do you think about that first?
Oh God, you don't need it, man. That's fentanyl.
But will people use it?
That's fentanyl, bro.
Will people use it?
Yes.
People will
kill themselves.
People will use it. Yes.
That's fentanyl.
So that's why
it's fentanyl on the blockchain.
Yes.
They need to rename themselves AI fentanyl.
AI Fetty.
AI Fetty Wap, baby. No, but I mean, I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with everything.
People are going to do
it. Like what? So what? You're going to lose your money, whatever.
So I think it's going to do well.
If you don't learn, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it'll do well because of that. The second part, and this is what I like better. I like this part better. they are allowing you to leverage your low cap and your meme tokens. So you're able to take loans against. And I think that there's a lot of positions. I talked about this yesterday. I want to hear your thoughts. I think there's a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but there's a number of people that have large positions in meme tokens that they technically can't really just exit out of without either dumping the entire chart or actually physically can't get out because the liquidity isn't there, right? But what could they do instead? They could take a nice big chunk of that, take a loan against it, put it into something else that they are able to appreciate, right? That is able to appreciate for them, as opposed to just not being able to get out of a position. Yeah, I love that.
I mean, that's cool, but it sounds like the last bull run, where we were leveraging NFTs. You know, we were borrowing against NFTs. Same concept.
And it's great until it's not.
It's great till it's not.
Yeah,
it's great till it's not. So, hey, I'm with it all, bro. I'm DJing.
Just free market, like, get after it.
Markets, lose your money, win your money. Doggy dog world. Let the only strong survive.
Let me show you something real quick.
Our community have launched a couple. You're gonna like this one. We got one. I hope Gareth isn't watching this. We got one. So look, there's a platform called Pump.fun. You guys should go check it out. It's very great. We end up launching 2 meme coins on that platform. It's a fair launch system. Okay. So you put it on the platform, pull it up if you will.
What do you want?
Actually, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up over here. So Pump.fun.
Oh, I know what Pump.fun is. Be careful.
You do? Okay.
Be careful, because there was a whole lot of crazy names on there when that pulls up. But go ahead.
You're right. That phase of our DJing lives are over, guys. Now it's all cats. All I see are cats.
Okay, all right. So
that's all I see is the putty cats. That's all I see. Yeah. So pull that up. Yes, boy. But yeah. So
explain this to the people.
Right. So you can either look for coins that have launched already, and then you're able to like fund it until it gets to a threshold of 75,000. And then they will automatically, through a smart contract, release it to Radium on Solana. So to create a pool for you, and then boom, you're off to the races.
So hold on, are you basically buying a pre-sale to allow a token to launch, and then once it hits there, it launches? What if it doesn't hit there?
You can trade pre-launch. It's a market. They have a market on Pump.fun.
I knew what it was, but I didn't understand how it actually worked.
Yeah, so if you like, we had one that we launched called Kanye West, round of applause. And it got funded. We made King of the Hill.
Man, I didn't get a phone call on this one. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm sorry, bro.
My feelings
I'm sorry, but this this is doing this thing, man. So we got that one, and then we have one called.
It got funded, and then what?
It got funded. So it got funded, and the Jeets got out. Right here, and now we're slowly building back up. But the Jeets got out. They're out of nowhere. So,
and the Jeets are all coming from the people that put in money on the front end.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's a base. Now you can just move it up. So as a community, we're building it up and getting stuff going and everything. So that's fun. And then we got one called Bareth Soloway, bro.
Oh, you got a Bareth Soloway one, huh?
Got a Bareth one. It hasn't been funded yet, though. Let's see if we can. The ticker symbol is broke. Look at this, bro.
I love Gareth.
Yeah. But look at that, bro.
Oh my God.
So yeah, just fun, man.
That's like the one. There was one with Andrew Tate that I was in, and I forget what they called it, but it was literally a meme picture like that where dude looked just absolutely wild. That's
crazy.
Really
so it's fun, man. I'm having fun, while we're having.
Hey, have fun, make some money. Hopefully, make some money, right? While you're there. I like it. Look at this. Speaking of having fun, I brought this up yesterday. Hold on, I gotta show you this. I gotta share it as a tab. So give me 1 second here. I want you to listen to this. This is for the one that I keep talking about. This is on Ton. This is on the Ton chain. Okay.
So memes are. I didn't even know there was an ecosystem for memes.
Dude, I got a really good one here. Yeah, I think I talked to you about this one, but hold on. Let me pull this up. This one's called Tonald. Tonald. But listen to the theme song, my dude. You ready for this? Listen to this. Here we go. You ready?
Tonald.
Let me know if you can hear this. Can you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, Tonald Trump be pushing P. My time wild on a shopping spree. By the time you for the E, I about to about Trump, I'm talking about Donald. You flip the burger, your name is Ronald. I buy the corn and you know I see green. My pockets fit, you know they ain't lean. CIA is the operation, I'm buying tunnel, no hesitation. My spray the G's, no irrigation. Go leave him down, no circulation. Go tell your mom to go buy some Trump. Put the G's, no need to hump. Big boy, he gon' help the pump. This toy gon' kill the dump.
Order in, the government will be buying ton. Tunnel Trump is what we'll buy, let me put you on. My ton wall is what we'll use, then we fund it up. Stone Fi is where we head, contract pasted up. We plan to buy large amount and then we DCA. Any cheats that we meet, we have to relocate. Elections coming up soon, now is time to buy. Buy some tunnel now and in a month it's in the sky.
Oh my God, you gotta love
great,
it. You
right?
gotta love it. Round of applause. You gotta love
I gotta tell you, man, that's just fun. And the great thing is, I'm gonna drop some alpha real quick. If y'all figure out, and again, I own this, obviously, I actually am part of the team for this one. So I brought it up a few times. I've told you guys what it is. I own it. I'm part of the team. But that should be comforting for people because you guys know I'm not going to dump on you damn heads.
Same here.
But I love it because obviously, you know, everything surrounding him just seems to do really well. But listen to this. I'm going to give you some alpha. Word on the street is we might have secured somebody. There is a Donald Trump impersonator that literally sounds exactly like him. Mm-hmm. And we may or may not have. This is the rumor, and you know, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this. I think we have secured the Donald Trump impersonator for our X Spaces, which will be fire, bro. Which will be so much freaking fun. We're donating stuff to his campaign, also doing these blue MAGA hat. Like, there's just a number of different things that are happening surrounding him, and that's where, for me, especially if you can do something good on top of having fun, it makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun just being part of this Kanye West.WTF. Yeah. Go check it out. You know, we're starting to get listed on
what is it? Kanye West.WTF.
Yep.
K-O.
Check that out.
Is it C or K?
K. It's K-O. It's just like, you know, to follow Kanye.
KOONYE
West.WTF. Yep. And it's been fun, bro. You know, like you said, you just never know which ones are gonna catch on. This one caught on. It did well on Pump.fun. Got 75,000 raised, and it's out there. So
it's pretty cool. As long as people know what they're getting into, that's what, you know, I want to throw out there. Know what it is that you're doing. Know
we're about to do some major things with that one,
you know.
But it's no guarantee, right? So
never. Well, Blood, I appreciate you for coming on, brother. As always, you have been a pleasure. Let the people know where can they find Bloodlytics? Where can they find you?
Yeah, cryptoblood.io is the website. Come on over at I'm gonna try to do it at 3. I'm giving away $100 a day. Shout out to Blowfin. Yep, they're sponsoring the wheel this week, so giving $100 of $50 of Solana, another 50 of USDT. But you got to have your UID number to get to participate or be your Blowfin UID and be either a member or have super chatted this week. So be interesting.
Cool. Hey, last thing I need to tell you this, Blood, because I don't know if you saw it in the chat or not. Ladies and gentlemen, Trading Wars for sure is starting April 8th. April 1st was April Fool's. Okay, we had a couple things, getting some UIDs and some numbers that we needed to get squared away. So next week we're going to be promoting the next season of Trading Wars. So April 8th. So April 1st, when I said April Fool's, okay, not happening. It's April 8th. We will be started. So super excited about that. So make sure that you guys get signed up. We've got a link down below the stream for Blood's people. Blood will have his link too. You can sign up underneath him, be a part of the trading competition, and then somebody from each of the communities is going to come on and be able to play live on the show for next season, you know, after this one. So super excited about it. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere on a lost him for a second. You could have been anywhere on a Friday, but you're hanging out with your boy Keeper and your boy Blood. Again, thank you very much. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Question everything, trust nothing, and until next time, hodl like it's hot. We will see you soon.